Callie, there's no easy way for me to do this, so I'm gonna come right out and say it. I'm really sorry to do this to you suddenly, but I want to break up. I've fallen in love with someone else.
You what?
And, well, there's another thing you should know. The woman I fell in love with is pregnant with my child right now. I'm a man, and as a man, I have to take responsibility for what I've done. I'm going to marry her so I can be with her and support my child. Again, I know that this is going to hurt you, but I'm begging you, Callie, please, just forget all about me.
Hold on, this is way too much to take in. You fell in love with someone else, and you got her pregnant? So you've been cheating on me this whole time?
I know, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry, Callie. I'm not an idiot. I know what I did was wrong. But I just couldn't control myself. I was madly, passionately in love with her.
This is insane. I mean, are you out of your mind, Derek? We're engaged. We've been engaged for a year now. Our parents have met each other. We've been meeting with a wedding planner. We even have a date scheduled for next year. We just decided on that not too long ago. But while all that was going on, you were having an affair, and now your mistress is pregnant?
You don't need to remind me of what a jerk I am. Callie, trust me. However much you hate me right now, I hate myself even more. If it's what you want, then I'll go ahead and pay you back for all the expenses and time you've put toward planning the wedding. But I'm sorry, there's no undoing what's been done. There's only one girl in my heart right now, and it's not you. So I can't marry you anymore. It wouldn't be fair to you.
Derek, this mistress of yours, it's that girl Misty from work, isn't it? The one who just started working there a few months ago?
What? Wait a second. Why do you know about her?
Okay, well that confirms it. You've been getting a ton of text messages lately, to the point that I have to ask you to turn off your phone when we're out together. And you always make sure to take your phone with you even when you leave the room, even if you're coming right back. So, I've been suspicious for a while, and what made me the most suspicious of all was this past Valentine's Day. I was cleaning out the closet, and I looked way in the back and found a box of chocolates in a paper bag. I figured it was for me, but it had Misty's name on it.
Whoa, I had no idea you knew about that. Well, yeah, it's just like you say. Me and Misty started seeing each other last Valentine's Day. That means it's been, what now? About 6 months that we'd been together?
You started seeing another woman on Valentine's Day, even though you were engaged? Disgusting. And worse, your mistress is someone you work with. Well, if you thought I was going to make this easy on you, you're dead wrong, Derek. I'm not letting you get rid of me until I have a face-to-face conversation with Misty. As a matter of fact, why don't you invite your boss along too? I'm sure he'll be interested to know about your relationship.
Wait, what? But why? What do you want to talk to Misty about? And there's no chance I'm telling my boss about this. He has nothing to do with this.
I'm not going to sit back and let you two keep working together and live happily ever after. There must be some sort of policies at your company forbidding married couples and family members from working in the same department. I insist that one of you gets transferred or fired, and if that's going to happen, I'll need to get your boss involved.
You can't be serious.
I'm dead serious, Derek. Misty's going to have to learn that there are consequences for taking something that doesn't belong to you. It would be one thing if we were just dating, but we were engaged! That makes this a whole different beast entirely. Both of you need to be properly punished, and I'm going to see to it personally.
Give me a break. Callie, do you really think you can punish my girlfriend, the CEO's daughter? Get real. They'll laugh you out of the room.
Hold on. Misty is the CEO's daughter?
That's right. She's the CEO's only daughter, and she's all mine.
That's pretty insane, actually.
So you get it, right? No matter how much you want her to get fired, transferred, or whatever, it's never going to happen. What, do you think her dad's gonna fire his own daughter, or me, the father of his grandchild? I would recommend not wasting your time by talking to my boss about this. It's gonna go nowhere fast.
I thought it was odd that you would be so forthcoming about having an affair with a coworker. I guess that was because you were confident she'd be protected from any consequences. So, how did your relationship start anyway?
It was all pretty simple, really. We were talking about work stuff, then we got into personal stuff, and then she said she really liked me. I felt like I could fly when she said that. Can you imagine? The CEO's daughter said she liked me? There's not a man in the world who would have turned her down. Then, once I'm officially the CEO's son-in-law, I'm going to be the first in line to take over as CEO when he retires. I'm going to be swimming in money for the rest of my life, Callie. So tell you what, I'll go ahead and pay you back for every cent you spent on our relationship.
This isn't about money, Derek. We've been dating for 7 years. Our parents are all really excited about us getting married. Think about all we've been through. You're really gonna throw that all away just because you had a shot with the CEO's daughter?
The choice was easy, to be brutally honest. I mean, if I went ahead and married you, then I'd be some run-of-the-mill employee for the rest of my life. Maybe I'd make it up to middle management, but my career would hit a wall sooner or later. But once I marry Misty, I'm a shoe in the next CEO. I'll be set for life.
That's it. I'm done with this conversation. The Derek I know would never treat me like this. I don't know when or how you became this way, but I don't want anything to do with you. You can forget about the conversation with Misty. I don't even want to see your face anymore. Let's break up. I will, however, hold you to your promise. I want you to pay me back for everything. Those were your terms, right?
That's okay by me. Thanks for being so understanding, Callie. I'll crunch the numbers and send you a big fat wad of cash in the next few days. Go ahead and ship all the stuff I left in your place to my apartment, COD too.
Callie, what in the world is going on? You and my son broke up? When did this happen? I was so shocked when I heard. I thought I was going to pass out. Oh, hi, Cindy. Yes, it's true. I guess he already told you, huh? He sure did. He just texted me saying he had some news about the wedding and needed me to call him. And when I did, he started talking about getting married to some girl whose name I've never even heard before. Not only that, she's pregnant, so they're going to get married within the year. I had no idea you had broken up. I was expecting to talk about you and Derek's wedding. Yeah, I can bet that was quite a shock. Listen, dear, I know this sort of thing must be hard to talk to us about. But you two were engaged. Your relationship isn't just your problem anymore. You need to let us know when there are any big developments, and breaking up is an enormous development. Hey, did Derek tell you anything else about what happened? Anything else? I'm not sure what you mean. All I know is that you two broke up, and he's getting married to some girl named Misty. Okay, well, you asked me at the beginning of this conversation when we broke up, and the truth is that we only just broke up a couple hours ago. And I'm not even really sure if breakup is the most appropriate term for what happened. We didn't break up. Derek dumped me. I don't understand. Derek's new girl, Misty, is a junior employee at the company he works for. And from what I just learned today, the two of them have been seeing each other for over 6 months while we've been engaged. Wait, are you saying that my Derek was cheating on you? I'm afraid so. There's more for me to tell you, though. Misty happens to be the daughter of the company's CEO. Derek seems to be under the impression that marrying the CEO's daughter will make him a top candidate for the job. So he weighed his feelings for the woman he's been dating for 7 years against the thought of fame and fortune, and he chose the latter. No, I can't believe it! My Derek is a cheater, and he's betrayed you in the cruelest way possible. What is wrong with that boy? It looks like Derek left a few important pieces of information out of the story he gave you. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that the pieces he left out all reflect horribly on him. This must be an awfully big bomb to drop on you so suddenly, Cindy, and I'm really sorry for all the trouble this is causing you. But I also would appreciate it if you could understand that I'm the victim of Derek's infidelity. Goodness gracious. And to think I jumped at you acting like you were in the wrong. Callie, I am so terribly sorry for the way I was speaking to you just now. It's alright, Cindy. I don't blame you for being shocked. You were totally out of the loop. There was no way for you to have known. One more thing I want you to know is that I don't hold any of Derek's behavior against you at all. You've been nothing but kind to me over the last 7 years, and I'm very grateful for that. That also makes this breakup all the more painful. I don't want to lose my good relationship with you. I feel the exact same way about you, sweetheart. I don't have any daughters, only boys, so when you came along, it was like I gained the daughter I never had. I am so sorry for the torment that foolish son of mine has put you through. Really, it's all right, Cindy. You don't need to apologize for anything. I don't know if this is going to help you feel better at all, but I'm sure that a fine girl like yourself will have no problem meeting someone new who'll treat you the way you deserve. Go on and find your happiness, Callie. Both my husband and I will be here for you if there's ever anything you need. Thank you so much, Cindy. I was really looking forward to having you as a mother-in-law. When the day comes that you do meet Mr. Right, I would appreciate you letting me know. I may only be a friendly older woman to you anymore, but I'd still love the opportunity to celebrate with you. You'll always be near and dear to us in our hearts. Thanks, Cindy. I think I'll just focus on my work for the foreseeable future. But if Mr. Right does come along like you think he will, then you'll be the first to know. I'll be waiting, dear. Oh, and if you wouldn't mind, do tell your parents how sorry we are for the way things worked out, won't you?
Hey, what's the big deal? A filthy peasant like you has no right to come into a high-class establishment like this. I thought it smelled like poverty in here when I walked in, and then sure enough, I saw you waltz right into one of the private rooms.
Wait a second. Derek? Is that you?
What a crazy coincidence, huh? I just walked into the same restaurant as the girl I kicked to the curb 3 years ago.
Oh God, please tell me you're joking. Are you really at the same restaurant?
That's right. I'm having one of their famous course meals in the VIP lounge. This place is the absolute definition of class. It's perfect for a high-class guy like me. It's not, however, a place for the likes of you. What's your deal, huh? Are you trying to show off by hanging around a place that's out of your league?
It's no business of yours where I choose to eat. As long as I have enough money to pay the bill, that's all that matters.
Spoken like a loser, doomed to a life of middle-class mediocrity. This is a 5-star restaurant. Do you have any idea how impressive that is? I'd be surprised if you even knew how to pronounce the restaurant's name. You have no right to eat here. You don't even deserve to clean the bathrooms.
I could say the same thing to you, Derek. A classy restaurant like this is no place for a low-down, good-for-nothing, scummy, lying, backstabbing, cheating creep like you. Your presence in the room alone is enough to sour the taste of the food.
Excuse me? You can't talk to me like that. The board of directors just met the other day, and it's official. I'm gonna be the next CEO. Marrying the CEO's daughter was the best career choice I ever made. I just got out of a big meeting this afternoon. The current CEO, aka my father-in-law, invited all the company's biggest clients over to introduce me.
Wow, so you're actually gonna be the CEO then?
You mean you were doubting me? We got married a few weeks after I dumped you, and our darling child was born later on that year. And now the CEO is going to retire at the end of the fiscal year, and when that happens, I'm going to be crowned as the new king.
Calm down there, Derek. We're talking about business, not medieval Europe. Well, congratulations. Trampling on my hopes and dreams really did help you achieve yours.
Ah, yeah, that's right. I did let you down pretty hard, didn't I? It's just that my life's been going great for me lately, that I totally forgot about how much yours sucks. My bad. I should have been more considerate of the less fortunate.
Not that I have anything to prove to you, but my life definitely doesn't suck.
Sure. I'm sure you're having a great time being single forever. Like, what guy in his right mind would want to marry a woman who got dumped by her fiancé? Sorry about that, Callie.
Don't bother saying you're sorry. I know you don't mean it.
Oh, come on. Now I'm legitimately concerned about you. I've been keeping tabs on how your life's been going ever since I broke up with you. You know, checking if you had a boyfriend or were getting married or something.
That's really, really creepy.
And since you're still single at your age, you can kiss your hopes of ever getting a man to marry you goodbye. I'll bet the sadness and stress is overwhelming, isn't it? Oh, or maybe that's what you're doing here now. You know, spending all your savings on high-class food because you know you'll never have a lover or kids to spend it on. That's so pathetic. I don't know whether to laugh or to cry.
All right, that's it. I've been letting your comments slide up until now because I'd prefer not to deal with you, but now you're starting to get on my nerves.
Yeah, I'll bet it'll get on your nerves to see how great I'm doing. I've got everything: fame, fortune, power, a beautiful wife, and darling child. Now, I think I've given you much more valuable time than you deserve. It's time for you to leave, peasant. Get out of this restaurant right now, or I'll have security throw you out.
This is my husband's restaurant.
Huh?
So if anyone's going to get thrown out by security, it's going to be you. Seeing as how, my husband owns this entire building, I doubt his paid staff would be willing to listen to you over me. I think it's time for you to leave, Derek.
Whoa. Hold on a second. Husband? Did you say husband? When the hell did you get married, Callie?
We got married in January of this year. That's strange. Didn't you say you were checking up on me? I'm surprised you missed that.
Wait, but that's impossible. I've been asking all our mutual friends about you for the last 3 years. Not one single person mentioned anything about a boyfriend, much less getting married.
I can explain that. The reason none of them told you anything is because your mother told them not to. And by your mother, I mean me.
My mother? What? Mom?
The one and only. I was very thorough. I talked to every single one of your mutual friends in person to explain the situation. I told them that if you ever came around asking about her, that they shouldn't tell you anything. After the slimy, unforgivable thing that you did to her, you have no right to know anything about her life after you. Oh, and I'm well aware that you've been asking them if Callie's gotten a boyfriend yet. Seriously, Derek, I didn't raise you to be such a disgusting pig.
So, is this really you? Mom, this is getting really confusing. Like, did I text the wrong number or something? I thought I was texting Callie's number.
No, you've made several awful mistakes in your life, but the number you dialed just now wasn't one of them.
Okay, then this is still really confusing. If you're texting from Callie's phone, that must mean you're with her right now.
We are indeed. Your father and I came down to this restaurant to celebrate Callie's wedding.
God, I think I'm getting a headache. Every question that gets answered just creates a new one. Why are you celebrating Callie's wedding with her? I mean, she's nothing to you guys anymore. We broke up 3 years ago.
Don't you tell me what my relationship with Callie is. This has nothing to do with you at all. Your father and I have always thought of Callie as every bit our daughter from the moment you first brought her to our house. Although, thanks to your vile indiscretions, our relationship isn't quite as close as it used to be, but we've stayed in contact for the last few years, even after you broke up. As a matter of fact, the day that you two broke up, I told her that I wanted her to let me know if she ever got married, so we would be able to celebrate with her. And just like I asked her, she let me know the very day her husband proposed to her. She told me that she had finally met Mr. Right. Your father and I were so happy when she gave us that wonderful news. It completely washed away all the anger and shame we felt about your adulterous sham of a marriage.
Excuse me?
Then we got to talking about what sort of man this Mr. Right was. And she told us that he's the owner of the single most exclusive restaurant in the city. We wanted to be able to celebrate with both her and her new husband, so we thought the best thing for us to do would be to have dinner here at his restaurant. We paid for dinner and got them some nice wedding gifts too.
Hey, hold on. What's the big idea? You gave her wedding presents? You didn't give me and Misty anything for our wedding. All you sent us was a greeting card that looked like it was from a dollar store. And you didn't even sign it. Why are you more generous to her than me? I'm your son. It's not just the wedding either. Misty and I have invited you guys out to dinner a bunch of times, but you've always turned us down. But you go out of your way to treat her to fine cuisine? You didn't send us any presents for our baby's birth. You don't send any birthday cards or Christmas presents? Why does Callie get gifts, but I get nothing?
I would never in a million years give my blessing to the marriage of a vile little homewrecker. The reason we don't have anything to do with you is quite simple. We don't want to have anything to do with you. Callie, however, is a wonderful girl who has all of our love and respect, unlike you. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're trying to have a pleasant evening, and you're ruining it. And aren't you out to dinner with your company's clients anyway? I think you'd better put down your phone and talk to them before they get offended by your inattentiveness.
Kelly, where are you? Actually, screw that. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are, drop what you're doing and come to my office now. You need to explain this all to the CEO.
And why should I?
Because last night's dinner was an absolute disaster. The CEO is furious at me. He called me into his office when I got to work this morning, and I've been there ever since getting reamed out. So I need you to come down here and set the story straight.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What do I have to do with your failure to impress your clients? Exactly what story do you want me to set straight?
It's your fault that last night's dinner went so poorly.
How?
Because they all realized that I was texting you on my phone the whole time. But by the time I put my phone away and tried to join into the conversation, it was already over. I spent the entire dinner on my phone and didn't say a single word to any of our clients. Some of the guys who came to the dinner were so offended that they were talking about cutting off business ties with us if I became CEO.
No way. You're blaming me for being on your phone the whole night?
Yeah, because it's your fault. I was on the phone all night because I was texting with you and my mom. You see, it's just as much as your fault as it is mine.
Nah, I'm not gonna let you blame me for this. You're an adult. You know that playing with your phone while everyone around you is having an important discussion is awful business etiquette. If you're getting reamed out for that, it serves you right, and you have only yourself to blame.
Aren't you listening to me? They're saying that they'll only keep doing business with the company as long as my father-in-law is CEO. As soon as I take over, they're taking their business elsewhere. The CEO is ticked. He's even telling me the board's gonna rescind the job offer. You've got to do something about this, fast. Tell him that it's all your fault for keeping the fact that you remarried a secret from me.
Listen, Derek, I wouldn't even obey orders you angrily barked at me via text if we were still engaged. I'm definitely not gonna listen to what you tell me to do now, so I'll thank you to stop acting like I'm your little servant girl who you can summon whenever you need me.
But Callie...
Honestly, I have half a mind to file a complaint against you with your company. Would you like that?
That would only make the situation worse.
Okay, then you know what you need to do then. Never contact me again. I never want to hear your voice again, see your face again, or read your texts again. You're a lying, cheating scumbag, and there is no room for you in my life. If I could somehow erase all the memories of you I have in my mind, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
But Callie...
But nothing! Oh, and by the way, you're banned from my husband's restaurant. Good luck convincing your father-in-law not to fire you, Derek. I never heard from Derek again after that. I heard through Cindy that the board followed through on their threat to rescind the CEO job offer. Then, both Derek and his wife Misty were transferred to some tiny little branch office out in the middle of nowhere. The CEO was still going to retire, though, so they settled on the person who was originally first in line for the job before Derek came along. He's an exceptional businessman who's been with the company for over 2 decades. He is well liked by both his subordinates and his colleagues, and everyone in the company seems to agree that he's the best man for the job. Derek and Misty aren't having a very good time adjusting to their new, unfamiliar environment. Derek complains all the time that there are next to no childcare options in the area, so he and Misty never have any time for themselves. They even ask Cindy to fly across the country to come and look after the kid so they can have a date night. Naturally, Cindy turns them down every time.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.